So then we talked about all kinds of happy things with you, and we talked about, things that bring you joy. We've done a lot. Now I want to know what gives you the ick. Public spaces, when you're out in people, places, things. What gives you the ick?
So many things, so many things. My biggest one is I cannot, for the life of me, stand the sound of people eating. Cannot stand it. If you are remotely near me and I hear you nibbling on something, your teeth hitting the fork, I literally want to jump and just take that fork and put it in your forehead. I really do. I'm so sorry.
Tell us how you really feel.
Eat crunchy food. I would have so many forks in my head. I only eat crunchy food.
When I'm eating with people, I do find in restaurants, we have music, we have noise. When I'm at home, it's so quiet. What I started doing is when my husband's not home, I turn on Alexa and I play music. He does not like that when he's home. So I turn on the TV in the other room and I leave it playing because as long as I have that noise going, it keeps me calm. I don't want to kill people. Yeah, rustling chips. If I hear you like digging in the chips, I'm like, just pour the chips into a bowl.
I don't like smacking. That I can't handle. And talking with your mouth open, I don't like that either.
I'm a fork. I don't like the fork sound. My father-in-law does it, and it's like fingernails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
Mine is sucking of the teeth. I just want to knock your teeth through the back of your throat. You just spend like a whole hour. Just get some floss, get a water pick, brush your teeth.
Ew.
Do
Yeah.
anything but suck your teeth for 45 straight minutes. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
It was good the first time. It was cool. You're enjoying it the second time. And now we're on the hour post meal. You're enjoying it again and you're sliding it around in your mouth with your tongue. And I get to watch it. And I don't like that. And I just want you to stop.
No, I hear you. And exactly. I have crooked teeth. Stuff gets stuck in there. I hate sandwiches in public because then I feel like I have to go to the bathroom. But that's the thing. Go to the
You went to the bathroom where people do those things and they look at their teeth. You're not just at the table while someone is eating, just elbow deep in your mouth hole, trying to get whatever out of your molar. It's just too much. Too much.
Oh my God.
My ick is in public. I can't stand people that get too close to me.
That was gonna be mine.
Yes.
I don't want to feel your breath on the back of my neck.
So
Step
real.
back. And
How about when people come up to your face when they're talking to you?
and they're like right
even
here.
like friends, I don't care about friends, but in public, when you just met me, this happened a lot during COVID. And I felt like people were trying to make a statement, but when they get up right in your face talking to you, and I'm like, you don't need to be that close.
Enough to kiss you all in your mouth.
Why do you have to sit by me when there's 6 chairs across the lobby that's empty with nobody else? Why do you sit by me when it's just the 2 of us in the lobby?
So it starts for me in the parking lot. Why did you park next to me? It would be a whole parking lot full of empty parking spaces. And then I will
starts there.
One right next to me, but a whole bunch of empty parking spaces. 105 parking spaces that are empty. You chose right next to me. Why? And then we get into the doctor's office.
Then
and now I
back
gotta
up.
your face again.
Back up.
Top of them parking right next to you, they come in at like that weird angle and they're angled right at you. So you can
And they
barely
didn't even get in. Yep.
They're parked like a psychopath. I used to have like no thought of things. You would leave the little note and tell
I have that. I say you are like a shit person or something. It's like cuter than that. I have them and you can put them on people's car. I got it for Christmas.
Block it off.
I think I need little Snoopy doing a big old poop.
Make sure not to park by Jenny.
Yeah, we'll have cards.
What food did you hate as a child but you love now as an adult?
What food?
Mine is Brussels sprouts. Hated them shits as a kid. Love them now.
Fun. Yeah.
Hated asparagus. I did not like the texture or anything. Then my husband made some and I'm like, I made him buy asparagus yesterday at the store because I was craving it now. Like I crave it now.
I do second though. The Brussels sprouts and the asparagus and the sweet potatoes. I didn't like any of that as a kid. My mom would make Thanksgiving. I thought it was disgusting. I love them all now, especially air fried.
Wait, asparagus for Thanksgiving? Can we pause there? But that's not traditionally Black, so now I'm intrigued. Asparagus for Thanksgiving?
Yeah. At our house, she would get out all meat, cheese, and pickles and snacks, but she would steam asparagus. We'd also have mashed potatoes and gravy. We'd have sweet potatoes. like all the traditional things, but she did the steamed asparagus.
Do that.
Yeah, I never did. No.
We might be adding that.
That is very foreign to me. That is so foreign to me.
We just do like
mind.
roasted veggies for Thanksgiving, but I've never done just asparagus. I love asparagus.
I love it now.
Like this mind is blown. I'm learning some. What do you do for Thanksgiving?
We do turkey, mashed potatoes, a corn casserole. We're from Kansas, so we're casserole people, but it's a corn casserole. It's got macaroni, cheese, corn, cream corn, that kind of stuff. Basic sweet potatoes without marshmallows.
I was introduced to casseroles in the military. I didn't know what a casserole was until I was about 20 years old. I'm very unfamiliar with the mashed potato thing at Thanksgiving. That's a new thing.
We're big mashed potatoes.
No. So standard Thanksgiving for me, we have dressing. We have the starches, but it's not a mashed potato. We'll have the sweet potatoes and it'll be diabetes in the pan, like real talk, delicious. Yum. Macaroni that'll probably clog all of your arteries.
Yep, same.
We have the vegetables, but they're not roasted, so there's going to be some collards. Now it's kale because we're trying to be a little bit healthier. Maybe because a lot of my people died of heart disease, so maybe we decided we were going to do this a little bit better in my family this go around. Asparagus, I didn't get introduced to that until, I don't know, I was in my degree program of being nutrition. I'm like, what is this asparagus shenanigans? Had never seen it, had never tasted it until probably 24, 25. I'm like, this thing exists, and I actually like it. Mine was wrapped in bacon, though, before I went vegan. Yeah, mine was wrapped in bacon. Have you not had it wrapped in bacon?
At restaurants, they do it.
So good.
I'm going to have to tell.
Cheese.
He does Parmesan cheese and garlic, and he puts it in our pizza oven in the cast iron to cook. Oh, my gosh.
Have him wrap it. Have them still season it that way. Have them wrap it in bacon.
Yeah.
Sprinkle the Parmesan on top.
Yeah.
Put it in the old pizza thing. I'm living vicariously.
I need to have him go thaw some elk steaks out now because that sounds really good with it.
We'll take the asparagus and put cream cheese all over ham and then wrap the asparagus inside of the ham.
Like cooked, like steamed, or just raw?
Pickled.
Pickled. Oh, okay.
Love pickled asparagus.
I've never had it.
I haven't.
Cream
Does it
cheese,
taste
though?
pickly?
With ham. You lost me at the cream cheese and ham portion.
Same. Well, I don't really eat ham.
I love pickles, but I don't really care for other things pickled. So to me, it's not right kind of thing, but I know my mother-in-law loves it. Funeral potatoes.
Okay, so I've never had funeral potatoes, but I've had bereavement spaghetti. Because Black people, that's what we're going to bring. Somebody died, we're bringing you mastacholi, some penne. Why? Because you can stretch it, you can feed your whole family.
Yep.
We do bereavement pasta. The funeral
Bereavement.
potatoes, have never heard about that. But
Is that like the
bereavement pasta,
round?
It's like, picture like hash browns, okay? What else do they put in there?
I've never
It's like
seen
a
this
cheesy-
before.
It's like a cheesy thing. Here, let me find it.
Ooh. This looks like mac and cheese.
It has onion, hash browns, condensed cream of chicken soup, sour cream or plain Greek yogurt, Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper, sharp cheddar cheese, and to top it all off, when you bake it and you want this crunchy on the top, crushed cornflake cereal or panko breadcrumbs.
My mother-in-law makes that, but that's not.
this is going to sound real racist, and I don't mean it to sound racist, but what is with the crunching of the cereal, the cornflakes and stuff, guys, and baking it? Like my mind, I can't conceptualize what is the cornflake for, okay? Because it doesn't add flavor. It's not a seasoning.
Like where you put panko breadcrumbs on things to make it that crunchy. I guess cornflakes, as you can buy them cheaper. That might be is that a Midwestern thing? I feel like that's a Midwestern thing.
I think it's a
'Cause that's
Midwestern
our
thing.
guess.
Yeah, that's something. They served it at our church potluck on Sundays when people would bring, the older ladies would cook stuff like that.
So have you never had fried ice cream?
God, I love fried
No.
ice cream.
Yeah.
It literally is fried with this crunchy, sweet, almost
They
like
They roll
cornflakes.
They roll it, so they freeze it, like deep freeze it, and they roll it in cereal crumbs, basically.
Well, I've had ice cream with cornflakes in it, like cereal, like frosted.
This is on the
cornflakes.
side.
Ice cream is
You
milk.
deep freeze, roll it in there, flash cook it real quick,
It's very
and then
quick.
they bring it out. And you get it at a lot of the Mexican restaurants
Yes.
around here. The whipped cream, the strawberry, the chocolate.
Never had that.
I haven't had that for years.
We did it every year for our kids' birthdays. It was
It's
just a
so
thing.
good.
Big sombrero, bring out the fried ice.
Did you say churros?
What was the
I thought-
question?
I thought you said churro and I got excited. I'm like, they have churros too?
They do.
I freaking love churros.
It's Taco Tuesday, by the way. So if you're really, we're going to go get tacos at the
I'm
gas
having
station.
gnocchi.
7-Eleven Price Match Day. So if you have the 7-Eleven app, if you don't, if you have a 7-Eleven by you, it's 7-Eleven gas price lock-in day. So you get 11 cents off the gallon plus you get to lock in that rate for the next 48 hours. But you don't have a 7-Eleven by you. But if you did, you know.
We have, I think there's some in Phoenix still, but where they're at, they are not neighborhoods I want to go to.
Well, I don't blame you.
The ones I know of. Oh, were you?
So I was at Davis Mountain in Tucson, and then my nephew was in Phoenix. Here's the thing. The military knows what they're doing when they built these installations because they buy them in the most underdeveloped, higher crime places because the property is cheaper and they can get a whole lot of land. It's horrible how they do it. So I can understand where you go. There's some places I don't want to go because there were some places I didn't want to go and I had to live there. I also, here's an interesting fact for you, Jen. Are you ready?
I am so ready.
I was a bartender at a strip club when I was A1C. It was a women's strip club. It's called Baby Dolls.
I love this.
We referred to it as the boat because on the outside, it was shaped like a pirate ship, right? But the reason why I got the job is this is food related. I'm very food motivated. The reason why I got the job is because the wings were really good. And I worked third shift when I was a cop. So I would get off from work and I would go sit in there and just eat because it was uninterrupted. Nobody would say anything, right? Everybody was, and then they were like, it's kind of weird. They offered me a job and I'm like, I'm not getting on a pole, but I could be a bartender because I was too little to do security. So I ended up with a job, but I got fed so much free food. It started getting weird. They do not sanitize those poles.
No. Really?
Think about it. This went left. Sorry, guys. I
love this.
But thing, they have this, now they have the spray bottle and they have this washcloth, right? They spray the pole, they wipe the pole. Okay. It's the same washcloth, same pole, same cloth. There's 100 strippers. Let's say there's 100 dancers with 100 washcloths. Maybe they're recycling this washcloth. It doesn't matter. You just wipe somebody else's cooch juice off this pole, put it on your towel. Then you find that pole and then you wipe the pole down. And I don't understand what is happening and why nobody thinks it's a problem. I find it to be an issue, but I'm also a germaphobe. And so
that gives us,
there's yet another ick.
The strip club's got to be clean.
My daughter has a stripper name. We were downtown, a car parked next to the curb, and it was like this close to the curb. And my daughter goes, I am that close in quitting college and becoming a stripper.
Yes.
Because she was just so stressed out. She was joking. We were driving by a street going home, and the street name is Misty Dells. And we're like, that's a good stripper name.
Misty Dells.
So now we call her Misty Dells. Like, I walked into the doctor's office that she works at. I'm like, they call her Brittany. I'm like, girl, you've got all these stripper names. I'm like, Misty, you need to stop.
Misty.
Our next question should be, what would your stripper name be and why?
Ooh. See, I can come up with it for somebody else, but not,
Mine is always going to be funny. I'm going to be off the wall. It's going to be something crazy like Flexi Knuckles or something crazy. But,
God.
Patch. Who is that? Patch? Why? Because, maybe you'll see a patch in some no spots and maybe I'll be wearing a patch. Who knows? But it'll be something that makes you come into and go, why are you named that? And then stay for the show. What would your name be?
We need like a strip name. What is
I would be Renee, but I don't have a reason why. I just like the name Renee.
Renee, that's sexy.
I could see that. I could see
Renee.
that. What would you, Allie?
God, I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't have one.
Allie Tatas.
Tiny itty bitty tatas. Let me rephrase that. The non-existent tatas.
No, you are large tata adjacent. They're not non-existent. You are tata adjacent. Okay. Yeah, you are tata adjacent, and that's okay.
You can just call me Cherry because they're like little cherries.
She could be Cherry Blossom. Coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Cherry Blossom.
Cherry Blossoms. Love it.
Walking very popular.
I don't know if anybody would want me to even do that.
Listen, everybody wants everybody.
But, there are men that
person,
like a big butt. They like a chunky.
At least one person would want that because you have a husband and he clearly wanted it. But at least one person wanted it, you got. You see what I'm saying? At least one person wanted it. And
he still likes it. He still likes me.
And that's all that matters. So he'll come see you and he'll be like, hey.
Yeah.
My bachelorette, we went to a bar and I had a gentleman come up to me and I had these cute Guess overalls on. That's when they were stylish and I had a little short. And I had a guy, you need to patent that. He pointed to my tush. And I'm like, I don't know if I should be worried, concerned, or take it as a compliment.
Take it as a compliment. Like,
check out that ass. Says
he said
you need to patent that.
Booty. He said you had a
like that booty is fine.
Yep.
So, you now it's like,
behind you. Yeah. He said,
it's going, where did we go?
You guys, I did a stripper documentary for my documentary class in university, and it was amazing.
Really?
But I lost it. I got to find it. Yeah.
That would be fun to watch.
So
it was fun.
Did you study them? Did you study strippers and interview them?
I interviewed them. I went to this specific one in Tampa because Tampa used to be bigger than Vegas when it comes to strippers.
Really?
Back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, it was really popular. Yeah. And the owner was like somewhat like semi-famous. And I did an interview with him. And at the end, I put this in the documentary. He's like, would you like a job? And I was like, no, I'm in school right now. I can't. I probably should have. But I was just so obsessed with strippers. And I still want to be one so badly. I love them. Or I like want to do burlesque, but the ick of the pole. I would be out there with like Clorox. I would be like, no, we need to clean this stage.
Burlesque. I have a friend that does burlesque.
That would be fun to go watch.
Good at it. But he is also the world's biggest hypochondriac. Like he's the world's biggest germaphobe. When I tell you, he's like, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do this thing, but I'm using my stuff and it's sanitized. And he's all in here with it. And he pulls off his stuff back and he's like, and nobody else is touching this. Put it in his back so he can go about it.
I need to do it with him. Then. That sounds amazing.
He's eating it up. I'm like, man, if I could just get past the fact that you got on pasties and a jock strap, see the beauty. I also see all the germs that's all around
the germs.
Yeah. I would love to do it.
Mine's all the money that strippers get, like coming from those and they like all the germs on the money.
Yeah,
that get stuck or thrown.
A lot of hand sanitizer.
Those dollar bills are getting crab dinners. Just so you know, those dollar bills have seen many a crab dinners. Okay.
And if you were a stripper, wouldn't you wonder and worry about where that money's been and what it's touched? Those nasty people and what
they deposit it like ASAP. But they have little things to put around your ankle, and they're like little bags, and you can put them in there, but the ones don't really fit. So yeah, that's nasty. I would just go sanitize right away.
Like you're dipping yourself in Clorox. Your whole body.
Yeah. I mean, I used to work at a bar and I was the shooter girl. And so I would get cash only. This was, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. So yeah, it was nasty. And I would go home and I smelled like cigarettes because it was a country bar. And I don't like country. I don't even know a country. Country, and I don't know country music, but I worked at a country bar. But yeah, it was nasty. I just went home and disinfected myself.
I never put it in the document. That's why I couldn't find it a document, because it did not exist yet. But these notes of things, one, all of you refer to me, or even some off the wall idea I don't know if these notes are going to make sense, but we're going to ask people to share their highlight reel of their wins, to record their wins and celebrate. I think that might have come from you, Andy.
I like that.
Yeah.
Submit your wins and your spoony sisters will cheer you on. When we do like to toss the spoons, so submit your wins, let your spoony sister cheer you on, and we could just be like, hey, and celebrate them. Like, I see you crush that shit and just keep crushing our shit.
So here's the call to action to our listeners to send us your a video, a picture, something, and we're going to post it and we're going to celebrate you.
It was along with the other one.
Medical trauma.
That would be good.
That would be good.
That help people and hurt people thing.
Yeah.
Hurt people, heal people.
That thing, yes. I don't know what I said, but what you said. We want to do an entire episode about how hurt people help people.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you guys' other?
I like that.
Mm-hmm. I like both ideas.
I want to find a purpose from the pain, from this disease, so I can help people. I mean, I want to. That's my goal this year, is to be more active to do that. Is that along the line what you were talking about? I guess I'm not sure if that was on topic. But
So can you do me a favor, babe?
Yeah.
Don't doubt yourself so much. You said that was such a question mark. Your thoughts are valuable. Your voice is powerful. Say that shit with your chest.
Yeah.
Say it like you mean it. Okay?
I
love you.
am going to be helping more people. I love you too. I am going to be helping more people this year. My goal now is to help somebody else that has been where I've been. If it's depression, anxiety, anything. But yes, thank you for that, Andy. I struggle with that very much so. I doubt myself a lot, if I'm being honest. So that encouragement really helped and it really touched my heart. So thank you. And I adore you and love
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I want each of you to give me an idea for an episode that we're going to do.
I like learning about ways people cope with their chronic illness. And I also love talking about sex in chronic illness as well.
That's a good one. And can we do that? Because that's a good one. Let me just tell you about the lack of libido. Can we talk about the lack of libido?
It's a side effect of a lot of our medication.
With your mindset.
Yes.
And feeling sexy. And yeah, I can go on and on. I've done a couple of podcasts about sex and chronic illness, so I could talk about it all day.
I would love that. We don't talk about, I think it's the way I was raised. We did not talk about stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's how
it does affect. Yeah, it does affect our sex life when you're in a relationship. We do need to talk about that.
Yeah,
I would
and
love
dating
to talk
too.
about.
What did you say, Jenny?
You might be a little young for this, but Andy and Linnea, we need to channel our inner,
Did you just call us old?
Well, you're around the same.
Yes, you did.
She did.
We need to channel our 90s and bring back the let's talk about sex, babe.
Let's talk about
I know
you
a lot of the words
me.
to that. Let's talk about all the good times and things that happy. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about
I can't
sex.
remember. I can't remember what I had for breakfast, but I can remember that
the
song.
lyrics.
And baby,
No.
well, you might have missed it, but I had Dr. Fanny on twice, and she is a sex coach.
I love that.
So maybe I can reach out to her and bring her on.
Yes. Please. I've never done a sex podcast with like a professional. Like I've done like 4 podcasts about sex. So to have a professional, I have so many questions.
I want to be on that.
I did it by myself, and I was like deer in the headlights going, I know how to have it.
Yeah.
But I know what part, what part.
Like,
I know how it ends.
Mm-hmm. I just wrote an article about it. I'll send it to you guys. Let me see if I have it. Yeah.
Okay, so I will reach out to Dr. Fanny. You guys will like her. She's French.
Oh,
I like it already. She's in the directory.
Yes, she is in the directory. Dr. Fanny.
I remember her face.
She has blonde hair.
I remember reading her bio and saying, she's talking about the touching front. Okay. I was taken aback because it was one of the things that people keep secret in my family growing up. We don't talk about touching fronts, and we didn't name body parts what they were, and we didn't talk about things. Now I'm like, we're talking about sex openly and call the part what the part is and know about your body for real. That would be a great one. I'm excited about that.
I love that. I'm very sex positive. Like I love it. I do like giveaways. Yeah. As you should.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm 31 and I'm just learning about like all these kinks and stuff by all the books I'm reading. I would love to own a sex club. It's a dream of mine. I would love to own a sex club.
I can see that for you for real in real life.
Thank you.
I see it. And I see you in black, not full dom, maybe partially submissive. Yeah.
Yep. Partially submissive is right.
Jenny's face.
Yep. No, Andy has it on to the T. That's correct. I can just see myself like walking down the hallway, like in my black outfits with my whip, like telling people what to do.
You're more of the princess right in between. I want to throw the tantrum, but also I want to correct the tantrum. That's you right in the middle. Yep. I so see it, Jenny.
Yep.
Of course, it's coming off.
Hi, it's Jen here. Welcome back, and thank you for joining us again. I want to give a special shout out to everyone who recently signed up with Rare Patient Voice. Your support means the world to me. If you haven't yet, this is another great way to back the podcast by signing up through our referral link. Rare Patient Voice is an incredible resource for people living with both the rare and non-rare diseases. It's a welcoming platform that offers a safe space to connect, share experiences, find support, and access valuable information. What we love most is how it shines a light on the rare and non-rare diseases while embracing all of the diagnoses. Rare Patient Voice connects patients and caregivers with opportunities to share their opinion in research studies. Whether it's surveys, phone interviews, focus groups, or clinical trials, your input matters. And you can earn an average of $120 an hour for your time. We're here to support you every step of the way, no matter what condition. So please go check out Rare Patient Voice through our referral link. All right, Linnea, what were you saying?
I was saying, my husband I went to a lingerie party and it was a coworker's wife of my husband and they gave it to him. And he's like, why did you buy this? What?
That's so
Because
weird.
it's going to end up on the floor. That was, no, he gave it to me. I kept looking for it and they're like, oh, it hasn't came in. He wrapped it and put it under the tree for Christmas in front of my family. It wasn't really slinky. It was more of just a nightgown. Everybody laughed. Like he knew it would be,
it's funny.
Go wrong. It's funny.
A lot of people did that this year.
So what was the point in buying that, honey? I'm not going to leave it on you long enough. Well, I guess you have a point.
That's cute.
Yeah,
it's not on long.
Yeah, but it was really comfy. I actually still have it.
Yeah, no, it's good, and it also makes you feel sexy. Like when I talk about sex and arthritis and chronic illness, I'm always like, get some lingerie to feel sexy.
Yes,
my best advice is to start alone with yourself. Find what you enjoy. Read what you enjoy. Get outfits you enjoy. You know, you don't have to have sex with it. Like you can just keep it on days you don't feel great about yourself.
Yep. So earlier today, I was having a conversation, Jenny, with Jewel. We were talking about how the crazy white lady sent me happy mail and how we just love getting happy mail from Jenny, right? I heard Jewel, I said, the thing is, this community is overly trusting because nobody asked any follow-up questions. Me, of all people, I asked all the questions. She said, send me your address. And I said, okay. She could have been a stalker. She said, did you also? And then we do stuff like, oh, you got newly diagnosed? Hey, Spoonie, come here. You want a sticker? I was like, we're no different than the creepy van with the candy.
You want a sticker?
Only we're like, here, Spoonie, you want a sticker? Come get a sticker. Hi, guys. Hi. Come get a hug. Get the hug, Spoonie. Come get a hug. Come on in.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, it's so true.
Never thought about it that way, but we are.
I'm going to keep trusting. Yeah.
Lady, instead of candy, it's stickers.
Like all my friends I've never met in public, like in real life, my chronic illness friends, I've never met them face to face, but I was super comfortable giving my address. So,
yep.
Guys.
Yep. Hopefully Jen is not a stalker because she has all of our addresses.
Gosh.
And you know what?
Be in trouble. Don't make her mad.
It's all in this little notebook.
I love that.
It's a notebook that my sister-in-law designed. I think she took a picture and it's got waves on it and it says, you were the best part of me. You are still a light in the darkness. I love you more than words can say. Nothing will keep us apart. It says more than that. I mean, you get the gist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love that she did that.
She does all kinds of cool stuff like that. Like, that's like the perfect notebook for me to keep everyone's addresses in.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a crazy stalker. I just like to send you guys things.
I love my stickers.
I get to.
Hey, Spoonie,
this one's
want a sticker?
Want a sticker?
Come here.
I know you do. You're sad.
Come here.
No, you want a sticker? You know
I'm going to open my door, but you got to come in.
What's your illness? What's your illness?
What's your illness, cutie pie?
But hey, what you in for? Every infusion. Hey, what you in for?
Oh my God, I'm going to come up with some like, what's your illness? Plus something else, and it's going to be your stripper names, like rheumatoid sassy or something.
We need that.
Arthritis cherries. I'm going to come up with it. I'm going to make a post. I'm doing it right now. Oh my God.
Yes. You guys need to be watching your mail because last week I sent you guys each something. So keep watching your mail. And no,
my
it's
God.
not another shirt. I promise.
I love
Wait,
the
the
shirt.
stickers?
I'm so excited.
The stickers?
I have no shirt.
It might be stickers. It might have one of the new logos, not the one with our faces, because I was just like, that might freak me out to see our faces on a sticker.
Yeah.
Oh, so the faces thing, that would freak me out because my daughter saw one of them and she's like, Mom, why did AI make you look like Jay-Z in a trench coat? And now I can't unsee it.
Oh my God, I love her. What? Oh my God.
And every time I look at it, I just start laughing.
My best friend texts me when she posted the one that my boobs look really good. She's like,
They do.
Linnea,
They do.
your boobs look great, Jen. She was giving me so then I showed it to my husband. I said, this is what I want for my birthday right here. And I showed him the picture of them. I need to go back.
Like, this is what I want.
This is what I want. I'm going to take it into the doctor and show him. Like, I want it to look like this. I want this.
Look like this. It just might be request.
Not the ones that I have to roll up and tape up. I want. And what? Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Especially to Andy and Allie, because you guys are like coaches and stuff. Why is it do we lose weight? The very first weight we lose is our boobs.
So people do stuff like, I'm going to spot whatever, and you can't spot lose weight. But because your titties are partially 80% fat, it means that you were doing the right thing, because notice, your face will start to hang and then you'll start kickboxing your tits. And that's a real thing, but it starts to slowly melt off. It starts to slowly melt off, but it's because you can't spot correct and people try it, but your
And everyone's different too.
You make me go through labor. You make me do all this.
Counter
You could
that
have
and
left
build
my
your
boobs
internal bra.
alone.
Build your internal bra. Start actually doing chest exercises to build that internal bra. They'll come way back up here. And stop wearing bras around the house if you don't be wearing bras around the house, because you're training your body to not actually have good posture by forcing your boobs up here. You're more aware that your posture's garbage when you're literally kicking your tits. So you'll notice that she has cell phone posture.
Wow. Didn't know
because
that.
your shoulders are rolling forward. Bras are designed to force you to do this. Take that bra off and see how bad your posture is for real. Yep. And then build your natural bra on the inside. Yep.
She just gave us permission not to wear a bra.
Never wear a
That's
bra.
that's what I hear. That's what I hear.
It was created by a man because they thought nipples were ridiculous. Men have nipples. They don't wear bras. Why do we have to wear bras?
Exactly.
I love that. Yeah.
I think my husband would be very joyful. 10 years ago, tiny, cute like Allie, I never wore a bra because I didn't have enough to need one. And I loved it. That's my goal. I want to get back to not having to wear a bra anymore.
I haven't worn a bra in 12 years, 10 years.
They're like overrated.
I don't own one. I don't own
They're
one.
so overrated.
Yeah, even sports bras I can't wear anymore. I have to only wear tight tank tops when I work out.
I can do the sports bra. I like the sports bra. And I can do the crop one because I like my belly out. I'm sexy for real. And
That's right.
The underwire and all the squeezing of the, listen, I get a mammogram. That's enough squeezing. I get it twice a year. Enough squeezing on the hurt.
Nobody needs that.
So I don't do wire
at all
anymore.
No.
I've had a reduction too.
Okay.
I had a reduction in 2000. Insurance paid 100% of it because I was having such bad migraines and the indentions on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's been 25 years ago.
Our takeaways are not wearing bras.
Not wearing bras.
Yeah, stripper names.
I'm literally doing the stripper name thing right now. I'm making a post.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah. So, stripper names, sex, no bras, and ick.
Yes.
I love it.
But you know what? We all deserve to talk about things that are not about our illness.
Yes.
Yes.
It's nice. It's
Right?
refreshing every now
we're
and then.
whole human beings. We're whole freaking human beings. I can't wait for you to post it because I just want to know what my stripper name is. I'm stalking you because I want to know what my stripper name is.
I'm so excited.
Oh, it's so fun.
Because, we already made people just about Peter Pans earlier this week. Let's do one.
Exactly.
I mean, Andy got a phone call when he drove off the road in Peter Pans.
He said, oh my God, I almost died and peed myself at the same time. She said, Jenny, and the cat's on the counter and fingering the communion. She's like, I wasn't ready. She's like, but it was refreshing because we share a lot of sad. So it was refreshing to just be human. because they experience, they probably have the same thought. And then what I realized is that people have the same thoughts as me and are scared to say it to me because they look at me and say shit like, I don't want to bring it to you because you deal with so much. I'm a whole human being with a sense of humor. So if you thought there's a funny thing you thought was funny, I would probably also think it's funny. But then you say stuff like, but you have more serious things to worry about. So I didn't bother you with humor. Your humor is a bother.
Bother me.
The funny means a bother. I said, but then if I sat in the I don't have any fun, it would be, why are you always sad? Well, bitch, because you didn't send me nothing funny. That would be why. That would be why.
I love that, respectfully.
All right. All right. We can chat as long as we want, but I'm going to stop our recording. So listen to our takeaways. Come back, because you never know when we're going to keep you on your toes and make you pee your pants, and who knows what else. So you guys want to say goodbye?
Look out for my post on what your chronically ill stripper name is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
If you missed, go back and find it.
Thanks for sticking with us throughout this whole podcast. If you finished the podcast and didn't pee your pants, then we need to do another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We're going to drive our creepy van and give you a sticker. Yeah.
Turn spoony. So, and the friendly reminder is that you are enough on every day that ends in Y, and you don't need that validated by anybody else with any name that ends in a letter. So you are every day enough, every single day. And with that, be great. Be more than fine, because you deserve that. Nothing less.
Yes, yes, yes. And until next time, don't forget your spoon. All guests featured or mentioned in this podcast will be listed for your convenience. Don't forget to rate and subscribe to My Spoonie Sisters and follow My Spoonie Sisters on Instagram for updates on new episodes and more. We eagerly look forward to speaking and hearing from all our Spoonies. Disclaimer: while we are not doctors or healthcare practitioners, we want to assure you that this podcast is a credible source of information. It's based on our guests' personal experiences and the strategies we've found effective for ourselves. However, everyone's body is unique, and what works for one person may not work for another. If you have any health-related questions, it's always best to consult your primary doctor or rheumatologist. Remember, our goal at My Spoonie Sisters is to connect people and provide them with the support and tools they need to live better lives.